Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 1st to the 15th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All the good things that YouTube likes. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. So we are crowned here with the devil reversed. Now, this is Capricorn energy. So if you have Capricorn energy in your chart, if you have Capricorn energy in your life, this can be coming through a little bit harshly, a little bit intensely. So do be mindful about this. It might not be the most positive energy during this time. But with the devil reversed, we are releasing a lot of toxicity, negativity, a lot of addictions that we have had or that we have that aren't serving us. It's kind of like we got into this kind of, I don't want to say rut, but it's almost like we felt like, oh, this will help me when we were little and we started doing something and it helped us escape, or it helped us, whatever it could be. It could be the more serious addictions that people think about, but it can also be, equally serious addictions as, people pleasing and, silencing your voice and those type of things where it's like, oh, I just want to keep the peace, right? So it can even be being sneaky, right? It can be, oh, I'll just, they don't have to know about this because I just want to keep the peace. I just want to keep everything copacetic type of thing. And so here, when the devil is reversed, it's like, no, I am being me. I am letting me move forward in my power with nothing to numb or nothing to, deaden the world around me. And that's going to be very important. Now, if we do need those things, or we feel like we need those things because everything is so intense and traumatic, then talking to somebody and connecting with somebody can be just so very important. A doctor or, or a spiritual advisor, that can be a very powerful thing. So do know that, because we are all in different stages and phases of our existence here on this earthly plane. So being kind to ourselves and respecting ourselves and caring for ourselves is going to be a very important thing. But we are releasing a lot of darkness and a lot of negativity during this time. It moves us then to the Fool, which I love, that we're releasing this darkness. And now there's a sense of like, I'm jumping forward. I'm going after what I love, what I want, where I need to be. And we're taking a leap of faith for us. It moves us then to the Four of Wands. Now, this is new opportunities coming into play. This is a celebration. This could be moving house. This can be new job. This can be a wedding, or just something you are going to celebrate. You are like, yes, I'm taking that leap of faith, and it's going to pay off, or it is paying off. It can take us a little bit to see the payoff of the way that we're moving forward, but it is also with the Four of Wands, we take that leap of faith and we start celebrating our life. We start celebrating ourselves. We then have the Ace of Wands. This is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This fire sign energy comes in, and this is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift of passion, of creativity, of insight. If we have fire sign energy in our chart, we'll see this part of our personality starting to spark forward, starting to radiate joy and brilliance more. It moves us then to Temperance reverse. Now, this is Sagittarius energy. If we're born on the cusp with Sagittarius, or we have strong Sagittarius in our chart or in our life, this comes through a little bit negatively. And what Spirit is saying here is, this is truth, right? This is truth and this is balance. We are going to see the truth that certain things aren't in balance in our life, that certain things aren't moving us forward the way that we really want them to. And that can be a hard thing to see. It could be like, oh, I thought I had everything figured out, or I thought it was all perfect. And when we start to look at things, we're going to be like, no, I need to see me differently, or I need this to be more aligned with me and what I love and what I want. And it moves us then to the Three of Cups reverse. Now, the Three of Cups reverse are the people who would raise their glass to us, to our face, celebrate us to our face, and stab us in the back. The Three of Cups are the people who should have been able to celebrate us, should have been able to be on our side, but they just couldn't be. And that can be totally on them. That can be, part of their personality, part of their life, but it's greatly affected us. And what we're going to be seeing here is that something is out of balance because we thought we could trust somebody. We thought we could rely on this energy, this person, this place, this situation, and it couldn't follow through the way we hoped it would. But I'm really seeing this as breaking us out of a cycle that had us held back, that had us, thinking, oh, life has to be this way or life has to be that way. And we're going to start to see ourselves really walking down a different trail than we had thought we would. Now, if you are interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a ring cloud in the description box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. So good luck to everyone. So let's see here, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Here we have spontaneous. Spontaneous. That's how you say it. I don't know. The word just flew out of my head. So we want to be a bit spontaneous or very spontaneous, Scorpio. We want new things, new adventures, new ideas. And that very much plays in with the Fool energy coming forward. Our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. So here we have the throat chakra coming through in the upright position, and then we have the heart chakra coming through reversed. Now, when we have the heart chakra reversed, and this is around love, I don't know if you can see that, there we go. This is around love. We are going to see that we need to embrace love in our lives, but we have a blockage in our heart around love. Now, we could have been betrayed in a romantic relationship. We could have seen our parents have really bad romantic relationships and been like, not doing that. So here with the heart chakra, it is knowing that there's a blockage around moving forward and embracing love in our life. Now, with communication, this is the third chakra. We are very good at communicating. However, do be mindful when the third chakra comes forward in this powerful, beautiful position. It also tells us, okay, you're picking up on all the communications. So do be aware of this. It can get overwhelming. We are picking up on the emotional communications, psychic communications, spiritual communications of people, and that can just be overwhelming. So even when we're talking to somebody, we can be picking up on a lot more energy than they think they're bringing forward into a conversation. So just be aware of this, that we can kind of respond to things that people feel maybe is a little bit invasive, or we're talking to something or an annoyance that wasn't aimed at us. So just be aware of this and move towards the heart. It's always going to be one of the most important things to do, to move towards embracing love, embracing compassion, embracing the heart chakra. Because I know people say, just fall back on logic, fall back on logic. And that's one way to live. But if we embrace our emotions, things might get a little messy at times before we learn how to embrace the emotions in the heart and the feeling of things. But it is a much gentler, I would think, and I am biased towards it, but a much gentler and more beautiful way to live if we connect to the emotions of things, and we connect to the emotions of people. And it brings us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is the Two of Cups. So we are going to meet somebody or be connecting with somebody who they really feel like they're a really good match, right? They can feel like they're a best friend, or they're just somebody that we can rely on. And because Spirit is saying to be mindful about this, they're not. They're not the match we thought they were. They're not the friend we thought they were. They're not the partner we thought they were. This isn't to make us paranoid and sit there and look over our shoulder and say, who is this? This is to say, we can also, at this time, be grieving a relationship or a friendship or a loss or even a business venture that we thought was supposed to go one certain way, was supposed to heal, was supposed to move things forward, and it didn't. And this is going to be a time where we're releasing a lot of hurt and pain and disappointment, anger and upset that we've been carrying with us for a very long time and has been defining us for way too long. So again, with the devil reversed, we are also going to release needing to have control over chaos. It's not saying, oh, it doesn't matter, everything can be willy-nilly, I don't care. But it is saying that there's a certain chaoticness to life and existence, and I don't need to be in control of it. Because a lot of times we have our addictions, we have our little rituals that, we say, oh, it has to be just like this, has to be done just like this. We're trying to control what is uncontrollable. There are certain things in life we will never be able to have control over. And it might not be okay, but it is okay. So being aware of this is going to be important. All right. I don't want to downplay. I know somebody is going through a very hard time right now, and I could just hear you saying, it's not okay. It's not okay that I can't help. Yes. But here, the devil represents Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is control, top down order. It's like everything has to be structured, everything has to be organized, everything has to be. And here, this is a release of it. This is saying it doesn't always have to be so structured, so ordered, so, so regimented. So just being aware of this during this time, there's something here that we're releasing where even if it seems like we're like the person that we're talking about or even ourselves, it's like it's just chaos. But there's something we're trying to control with that chaos, and we're releasing the need to have that control, and we're taking a leap of faith. We're taking a leap of faith towards what our soul needs, towards what we desire in our lives, towards the sense of there's more here than meets the eye. And as we do this, we're going towards what we wish for. There's a sense of really embracing our sacral chakra. That's our creative energy. And that's also our central energy, life energy that moves us forward. There's a sense of loving life. There's that spontaneous energy that's guiding us, but there's an opening up of the door. And as we do, it moves us to the Four of Wands. It moves us to that place of celebration. But also by opening up that door and taking that leap of faith, we can meet somebody. We can find that there's love in our lives. We can find that there's passion in our lives again. We can find that there's creativity, that we're inspired, that it's beautiful. It can be as simple as starting a hobby that we've always really liked, and we're always like, oh, I wish, kind of in the back of our mind, I wish I had kept that up because it was such a nice thing, a calming thing. And here we can start that again because we're releasing the chaos. We're releasing the trying to control the chaos or trying to mask the chaos, and that can be by throwing more chaos at it. But we're going to find ourselves embracing a calm and a peace that's really surprising during this time. And it brings us to this place of passion, to this place of creativity, to this place of fire, of distinction, of letting ourselves live out loud. And I think that's so pretty that the Ace of Wands, this gift from divinity, the universe, comes after we have the Fool carrying the wands in his hands, after we have the Four Wands around what is to be a wedding celebration here, but what can be any celebration in our lives. And what we're going to see here is that there's fire guiding us forward. There's passion leading us towards so much more. We've disconnected for one reason or another. And now we're looking at things through the eyes of balance, through the eyes of truth and understanding. And also, no, Sagittarius time frame goes into Capricorn time frame. So this can be a time frame from November 22nd to January 19th. November 22nd is when Sagittarius time frame starts. January 19th is when Capricorn time frame ends. That has just been difficult for us. And we can sit there and say, I don't understand what's going on. We were betrayed. We were hurt. We thought this would celebrate us, help us move forward, guide us in one certain direction, and it's led us to another. And so during this time, we need to listen and communicate with spirit. We need to communicate with ourselves. But again, be mindful. We're picking up on a heck of a lot more than even we think we're saying to ourselves, even more than we realize spirit is saying to us. So that's going to be a very important thing. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is success. This is time to embrace our success, our prosperity, our bounty, to let ourselves shine, to let ourselves move forward, to let ourselves say, this is me. It brings us then to our chakra energy, which is clarity. This is the third eye chakra coming forward. There's no blockages around our third eye chakra. And so we're going to be seeing things a lot more clearly. We're going to be seeing ourselves with a lot more clarity, a lot more insight, a lot more grace, even the sense of I'm being respectful of me. I'm being compassionate to me. It brings us then to, again, the Three of Cups reverse. So we're seeing things more clearly, more intuitively. And with the Three of Cups, being mindful again of those people who raise their glass to us, or those people who we think, oh, they're going to celebrate us. Oh, they have our backs. Oh, they are, whatever. And they're not. They don't have your back. They're not celebrating you. They show it to you time and time again. And this can also be, not anybody in our immediate circle now, but this can be people from our past that we thought, oh, this will heal me. This will move me forward. And they just can't. They just can't be what we need. And that is okay. that is okay, because they're on their own journey. And once you see people like for who they truly are, and you say, oh, you really couldn't do that. Sometimes we think people are joshing us. We think people are teasing us. Like they're not being silly. It's just, they're being cute, or they're being, funny for whatever reason, like they're teasing, but they weren't teasing. They were showing you truly who they are. And so just be aware of that during this time. And then we have the gift of the Ace of Swords. Now, with the gift of the Ace of Wands, now the gift of the Ace of Swords, we're not taking this gift yet. This is on pause. But there's also a fire and a passion and now a knowledge that leads us forward in such a surety. People will say to you, Scorpio, it's like, ooh, you're determined now, like, from the 1st to the 15th, you're focused, you're determined, you're really, looking at things, you're a go-getter type of deal. Like you have such a analytical mind, or you have such a way with this. And again, the Ace of Swords is a gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, cutting through doubts, fears, negativities, hurts, pains, disappointments. It's a real sense of claiming your voice. And as you claim your voice, you see yourself. And as you see yourself, you're empowered. And as you're empowered, you're emboldened. And as you're emboldened, it's like, wow, there's nothing I can't do. It leads you right back to that success. And as it leads you to that success, you start to stand in your own power. And you will see the people who can't stand that light, who can't stand that beauty, who can't stand that intensity, they're going to leave. They are just going to either hit the destruct button on the relationship, or they're just going to disappear into the woodwork. So just be aware of that. You have a brilliant wit during this time, a brilliant mind, a brilliant way with words, but do be mindful always when the swords come up. We can be sharp-tongued during this time. So being aware of this, Scorpio, is going to be very important. All right, Scorpio. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Scorpio. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.